Urgent alert for every Social Security recipient watching right now. Massive changes are slamming into place at the end of this month, and the clock is ticking louder than ever. You could open your January statement expecting that promised raise, only to discover your check is smaller, frozen, or vanished into thin air without a single phone call, email, or warning from the Social Security Administration. I'm talking about the 2026 cost of living adjustment dropping quietly into your online account any day now, Medicare Part B premiums sneaking up to devour your increase, and one overlooked detail that can lock your entire payment until you fix it yourself. Miss the next 26 days and you're gambling hundreds, maybe thousands, of your hard-earned dollars. This isn't speculation. It's scheduled, it's automatic, and it starts the second November ends. The SSA won't chase you down. They won't knock on your door. They'll simply process the numbers exactly as your file reads today, right or wrong. One outdated address, one unclaimed message, one Medicare deduction you never saw coming, and poof, your 2.8% COLA turns into pocket change or paperwork hell in the dead of winter. Here's the gut punch most retirees never hear. The real changes don't wait for January 1st. They lock in right now, while everyone else is distracted by turkey and holiday sales. Your 2026 benefit amount, your exact net check after Medicare, taxes, and possible earnings penalties. It's all finalizing in the next few weeks inside your My Social Security account. Ignore it, and you're the last one to know why your money shrank. But here's the good news. You still have time to stop the bleed, protect every dollar, and walk into 2026 with the full raise you're entitled to. In the next few minutes on Retiree's news and updates, I'm breaking it all down. The exact login steps millions skip, the hidden message center where your new numbers are already waiting, the Medicare premium spike that can wipe out your COLA before you cash the check, and the single 5-minute move that keeps your payments flowing smooth and on time. Drop your age and state in the comments right now. I want to see where America's sharpest, most prepared seniors are watching from. Because if this reaches even one person about to get blindsided, it's worth every second. Stay with me, because what you do before November 30th decides whether 2026 starts with a win or a nightmare. Hit that like button if you're ready to take control, and let's dive in. All right, folks, if you're still here after that wake-up call, and I know you are because you're the kind of senior who doesn't mess around with their retirement dollars, let's roll up our sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty. We're on Retiree's news and updates, your no BS source for staying one step ahead of Social Security's curveballs. And today, we're arming you with the exact playbook to lock in those 2026 benefits before November 30th sneaks up and bites you. No fluff, no filler, just the steps, the shocks, and the saves that could mean the difference between a stress-free holiday season and a frantic call to the SSA hotline in January. You've got 25 days from today, November 5th, 2025, to act. That's it. TikTok. First off, let's double down on why this end of November deadline isn't some arbitrary date I pulled out of thin air. It's the Social Security Administration's official drop date for the 2026 Cost of Living Adjustment, or COLA, notice, announced every October, but the personalized version? That lands in your My Social Security account like a digital whisper around the 25th to 30th. This year, we're looking at a solid 2.8% bump across the board, which sounds like champagne-worthy news. If you're pulling in $2,000 a month now, that's roughly $56 more in your pocket starting January. Cha-ching, right? Wrong, if you don't verify it yourself. See, the SSA processes over 70 million beneficiaries, and their system's built for efficiency, not hand-holding. They assume you've got your act together. That COLA notice doesn't come with fanfare or a carrier pigeon. It slides into your online message center, a virtual inbox most folks treat like junk mail. And if you're one of the 40% of retirees who still hasn't created a My Social Security account, you're playing Russian roulette with paper statements that could get lost in a stack of AARP magazines or delayed by the post office's holiday crush. Real story from a viewer last year. 72-year-old from Florida expected her $1,200 check to jump to $1,233. Instead, It stayed flat because her address update from a move 6 months prior never processed. She spent New Year's Eve on hold for 3 hours. Don't be her. So, step 1, and I mean drop everything and do this today. Create or log into your My Social Security account at ss.gov/myaccount. If you're tech shy, grab a grandkid or a neighbor. It'll take 10 minutes max. You'll need your Social Security number, a valid email, and some basic ID verification. Once you're in, boom, your entire benefit world at your fingertips. No more waiting for snail mail that might arrive after your payment's already direct deposited. Pro tip: set up two-factor authentication right away. Fraud's up 25% this year, and hackers love targeting seniors' accounts. Better safe than sorry. Now that you're logged in, head straight to the message center. It's that little envelope icon screaming for attention. This is ground zero for your 2026 updates. By late November, you'll see a notice titled something like Your Cost of Living Adjustment for 2026 or Important Benefit Information. Click it. Read every word. It'll spell out your gross benefit increase. That 2.8% applied to your current primary insurance amount. But don't stop at the shiny headline number. Scroll down to the payment breakdown. This is where the devil hides in the details. Your net check, the money that actually hits your bank, is gross benefit minus deductions. And oh boy, deductions love to party. Top of the list, Medicare Part B premiums. These bad boys are announced mid-November by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and they're projected to rise about $10 to $15 for 2026, depending on your income bracket. If you're in the standard zone under $103,000 for singles, expect around $185 a month, up from $174.90 this year. That eats nearly a third of your COLA right off the bat. Add in Part D if you're on prescription coverage, and it could gobble another $5 to $10. Suddenly, that $56 raise? Try $30 if you're lucky. But wait, it gets sneakier. Check for any overpayment recoveries. Maybe you worked a side gig last year and tripped the earnings test. More on that in a sec. And now they're clawing back $20 a month. Or federal taxes if your combined income pushes you over the 85% taxable threshold. The SSA doesn't guess. They calculate based on your latest tax return on file. Outdated? You're overpaying. I had a subscriber from Texas email me last week. 68, still consulting part-time. Saw his projected net drop $18 because his 2024 W-2 wasn't linked. Fixed it in 5 clicks. Boom, $18 back where it belongs. Speaking of the earnings test, if you're under full retirement age 67 for most of us born after 1960 and still earning a paycheck, this is your red flag moment. The 2026 limit jumps to about $23,400, up from $22,320 this year. Earn over that while claiming benefits, and they withhold $1 for every $2 above the cap. Cross full retirement age mid-year? The limit spikes to $62,160 with a $1 for $3 penalty. It's not permanent. They credit it back later. But who wants temporary AUs when bills don't wait? Review your earnings record tab in your account. Make sure every job's reported accurately. If you're planning to ramp up work in 2026, crunch the numbers now. Is delaying benefits smarter? Use the SSA's quick calculator tool right there on the site. It'll spit out scenarios in seconds. Okay, you've scanned messages, dissected the breakdown. Now verify your contact info like your life depends on it, because it does. Go to the Profiles section. Confirm your mailing address, phone number, and emergency contacts. Outdated bank routing? Your January direct deposit bounces, and you're waiting 10 business days for a redo. Meanwhile, rent's due. Wrong phone? If they need a quick ID ping for fraud protection, crickets mean delays. And delays in SSA land? They cascade. One holdup, and your COLA adjustment freezes until resolved. Real-world hit. A 75-year-old widow in Ohio missed a $42 COLA last year because her bank's merger changed her routing number, and she never updated. 3 months of back and forth, all avoidable. If you're on Medicare, don't just bookmark, act. Cross over to Medicare.gov after your SSA check. The premium announcement drops November 8th this year, earlier than usual. Log in, review your plan costs, and compare during open enrollment October 15th to December 7th. Switch to a lower premium Part D if your drug shifted. Savings could top $200 annually. And for high earners, IRMA surcharges kick in hard. If your modified GI tops $103,000 single/$206,000 joint, add $81.90 to $244.70 monthly. Ouch. But appeal if your income dropped, say, from retirement, and slash it retroactively.